Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about things that I use during the summer to kind of keep the learning going so we don't suffer from that summer mush brain. If it's your first time here, welcome. Make sure that you hit the like and the subscribe button. And we have a great community of homeschool parents down below in the comment section, or in the description, excuse me, where you can join us, and we just like to talk all day long about homeschool stuff and curriculum, and pretty much nothing's off the table. So come and join us. And if you are thinking about homeschooling, or if you're a new homeschool parent, I also have my brand new How to Homeschool course, and I'll leave the link here and down there, and you guys can go check that out. It will help you set up your homeschool, and I will show you exactly how I instruct my children and how I did things in the classroom and how that translates to homeschool to help you guys out. All right, so let's talk about summer. So we've been talking about summer in some of the most recent videos and in our homeschool group and everything. And one of the things that I've always said is I like to school not year round, but I take a much shorter summer break, and we take breaks more so during the regular school months, because I don't like the big break of like that 3-month period where my kids just seem to dump a lot of information, especially math. So I like to keep the learning going so we don't have to go back and review so much at the beginning of the year. And I'm going to show you some of the supplemental things that I use to help keep that going. One of the first things I want to tell you about is IXL. Now, I am not partnered with IXL or anything. That's just the letters IXL. And I will leave all the links down below to what I'm talking about in the description box for you, so you guys can go check it out. Now, this is a paid subscription type of thing, but I think it's only $9 a month. That might be the old price, but I think that's what I'm locked in at. We really enjoy IXL, and my kids love to use this. They have all kinds of subjects, but we mainly use it for math. And we like to use it for math because it's simple and straightforward and to the point. Now, it doesn't tell you how to do it. Like, there's no lessons integrated in there, but it's a great review of like the whole year. So it's broken up by year. So you guys can kind of go in and see like first grade, second grade, all the way to 12th. And it's a great supplement too during the school year if you need some extra practice on like fractions or multiplication tables or whatever it might be. IXL is a great supplement. Now, it doesn't teach, so remember that. It's not like a curriculum where it's going to teach the kids like teaching textbooks does, but it's a great follow-up supplemental program that you can use alongside with those programs, and it's great for summer when they just need to review some concepts. So this next one is one of my favorites, you guys know, is Night Zookeeper. Night Zookeeper is one of my son's favorite programs. It teaches writing skills, grammar skills, vocabulary. I mean, there's just so many things in there. And I am an actual affiliate for IXL, but it was only because I did so many videos about IXL that they kind of picked me up and said, hey, why don't you come join us? And now that, because I'm an affiliate and I talk about it so much, they are actually giving you guys a free trial and coupon code. I'll put that down below where you guys can try this out for free and see if you guys, have kids that would like this. I love it. I think it's a great program. It's got so many things integrated in it, and it really took that fear out of writing for my son, and it took that stress of writing away from him. So it was really a good soft introduction to IEW that we have been using. So what we did was we went from Abeka to, I love Abeka. I love Abeka. You guys know that. But with the writing and the composition, it just wasn't teaching my son like that how to take those little ideas in your head and how to put it on the paper in a way that my son could understand. So we started using Night Zookeeper as a way to kind of bridge that gap. And what that did was it made this really great introduction to IEW. And now my son actually writes for fun. So go and check that out. It's got lots of games integrated. So it's one of those things like they're playing games, but they don't realize that they're learning. And my son does this for about 15 minutes a day on our computer, and he just has a blast, and he has learned so much. So if you have a budding writer or a struggling writer, that is the program for you. And they also have Books too. And I think the 5th book is coming out really soon. My son's so excited. I got him the books for Christmas last year. I have a blog post all about it. He read all of the books, I think, in like a week. I was like, are you serious? I ordered this huge stack of books and he just went right through them. He loved the stories, and he's actually been writing follow-up stories about them. So it's been so adorable to watch and to listen to his stories, and he presents them to us. It's so cool. So the next supplement that I would like to tell you guys about is workbooks on Amazon. There are so many great workbooks that you can get your hands on, but my favorite is usually the Spectrum brand workbooks. Now, these are not Christian curriculum, so take that under advisement if you are, you know, a Christian family like us, especially if you're doing something like science. But I love these workbooks. They're short, to the point, and they are really cheap. You can get them for like 10, 12 bucks tops. And they're a great thing to use in the summer to kind of, you know, spark a little bit of brain activity in between, you know, pool days and video games and going to the beach and playing outside. You know, it's just a great way to kind of bring your kids back to that learning mode for a few minutes, and you know, you're not going to spend all day doing it, which is great. So those are cheap. You can get those on Amazon. They have them for like every single subject. They have another company too is BrainQuest. I used BrainQuest when I was a kid. I'm dating myself. Shh. And I loved those things. They had like these little flashcards, but they were like a tall podium type thing, and you kind of went through them, and they had like questions and answers. And I remember me and my brother used to sit there and quiz each other on just like random facts. They still have those, but it seems like what sells more now are their workbooks that either accompany them or they're standalone, and you have like so many different grades. I think you have elementary through junior high. I don't know if they have high school, but they have quite a few grades, and they're very colorful and unique looking, and you can get all kinds of great learning educational material. Again, secular company, not a Christian company, so be aware of that. The last thing I want to tell you about is Teachers Pay Teachers. I use TPT a lot for different things around my classroom. Now, you're not going to find a whole lot of Christian content on there, but they have all kinds of things. And Teachers Pay Teachers is a website that is made by teachers. And it's kind of like a marketplace where individual teachers can make their own resources, upload it, and sell it to other teachers, including homeschool parents. So you can go on there and you can find almost anything on any subject. So let's say your child is struggling in fractions and you need some fraction worksheets. You can look up 3rd grade fractions, and you can buy a packet of printable PDFs that you can have immediately. You don't have to wait for them to come in the mail. Print them off on your printer, you know, bind them together and say, here you go. And then you have more practice with fractions. It's one of those great, quick, easy, cheap things that you can do to help your student throughout the year, and to give yourself some extra things to do during the summer as well. Now, they have all kinds of things from lap books, from unit studies to, you know, like I said, fractions and grammar type things. And I especially love the store, the Moffat Girls. If you have a child that is in kindergarten through 3rd grade, the Moffat Girls packs are my favorite. I use those for my son ever since he was in kindergarten, and now that he is in, he's going into 5th grade. I'm so sad there's no Moffat Girls packs that go up that high that I've seen. Those were my favorite though. They were so cute. They had the most adorable lessons, and he really, really enjoyed doing those worksheets. They also have puzzles and games and all kinds of really cool things on that site for you to download for your kids that will give you just something a little bit extra to do, even if it's just a word search. So those are my 4 big supplemental type of things that we like to do during the summer to keep, you know, your brain working a little bit and give it a little less TV time or screen time and a little bit more learning and engagement. All right, guys, so that is all I have for you today. Let me know down in the comments what is something that you do during the summer that is education related with your kids, and we can get a whole big list of them going down there in the comments. That'll be a lot of fun. I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day and happy homeschooling.